the green lady, and it seems like the people that are adjudicating him are not very happy with him. So they're very much biased towards finding him guilty
Well, we
again.
haven't. We didn't even get to opening statement. We stopped at opening statement, I think, right?
We did, but we had each of them sort of like speak, and they're all acting like he's
Oh
kind of
yeah, because it was literally like, oh, you literally just were on trial 2 days ago, so
yeah,
it's
they're
the
all
same
very unhappy,
jurors. It's the same jurors.
all except for
Um,
one lady,
yeah, because the it was to replace
the one that
the
went to
the
jail.
wife. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah.
Okay. Let me hold on. I gotta change stream title. I don't know what to name this. Um. All right. This seems like a good stream title. If you can't see the stream title, it means you must refresh your page. But it is there. I don't know, y'all. Cut me some slack.
Great. You make me want to do voices for these things, but I don't know if I should.
No, please don't.
Could you don't forget to stream the
Oh,
Discord.
yes. I will do that. Thank you for reminding me. Well, normally because we do this like before. Normally we don't start with story time.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, why did I stream that in high quality? You don't deserve high quality.
Oh, thanks, Gray. Love you
You're
too.
welcome. Just make sure my bitrate doesn't die. Thank you for the welcome back, Susie. I appreciate you. Alright, so this is what we started with. Hey, Santa Claus, what's up, man?
Hello, Miss Aaron Gray.
Thank you.
Fortunately, the victim, Mr. Shamspheare, has regained consciousness after his ordeal. And he is named the true culprit.
The tea! It's the tea!
It is his sister, Grief. The poison consumed by the victim was administered in a cup of tea that he drank on the night in question.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Talk with chat for like 2 seconds. I just want to make sure like my eye is all good.
Hi, chat. I'm here to talk to you and tell you that I hope you're having a great day. And that if you want to talk to some friends and feel like you need to talk to people, go ahead and join Gray's Discord. He's on there. I'm on there. I hear there's some cool people there. You can talk to them. I mostly don't see the chats because I just don't have the time, but I'm sure you can be there. And if you at me, I swear I will probably see it then. Everyone's hugging people, so I will send you virtual hugs. There's some virtual hugs. I think I can send those. Can't. I don't have them. Oh well. Oh, I'm kind of curious to how this case is going to turn out because I don't really see how. I don't really know who could have poisoned.
Continue what you were saying. I am interested.
I was going to say I'm very curious to how this case is going to turn out because I don't really know who would have poisoned him. I don't think the Japanese Poe would have done it.
I don't know.
I
No,
don't
because
know
it
who
can't
else
be
would
him.
have.
It can't be him. I mean,
out of context.
I think I had a theory that like he's getting framed for it, and then they send him back to Japan as his punishment type of thing.
Maybe he didn't die from it. The guy's still alive. He was just poisoned.
Yeah, he was poisoned,
it.
and then he came back to life while we were like sitting around in his room. Yeah, we're doing mighty fine detective work.
Sippy
right.
whippy.
Sippy whippy.
He, my lord, was what brought to the victim's room by the accused. The accused? Good grief! Order, order!
Yes, that's the crux of this whole case. If Sasaki-san is innocent, then why? Why has the victim accused him?
Well, Mr. Natsume, what have you to say to this accusation? That evening, yes, I did take some freshly brewed tea with me when I visited Mr. Shamspheare's room as a gift. The public water pump outside always freezes at night, so I bought bottled water especially to make it. But this is the result. Never will I touch tea again. Never.
The public pump was frozen, you say? That's not information we've heard before.
Thank you. Now, according to our laws, the defense must have the opportunity to cross-examine witnesses at least once. Therefore, I call upon these witnesses now for a formal testimony. I presume the prosecution has no objection. None whatsoever, my lord. Good, and then you...
I almost went German-sounding judge. That was weird.
That would have been interesting.
Good, then you will give your account of events on the night in question to the court now. Yeah. Yes, my lord.
Thumb looks so done with this shit.
I'm just here.
Just want to eat my chips, bro.
Just want to eat my chips.
It was around 9 o'clock that evening when I visited my neighbor, and I took some tea with me as a gift. We had a heated literary debate over a nice hot drink, after which I went back to my room at around 11. Oh, my tea was completely harmless! He couldn't have locked the door behind me otherwise, could he?
Oh shit, Chipman! It is Chipman.
Susie, do they actually do, like, chips like that, where they have, like, a scoop that are just for fries? Nutrition takes time to have effect on the body. People don't get over immediately after taking it. The victim would have been perfectly able to lock the door after his guest left. The argument still stands.
Susie says yes.
Oh my god. Call Americans fat.
Yes, I see. It all seems relatively straightforward.
Excuse me, but that testimony does raise one rather crucial point, I think. Mr. Natsume claims his tea to have been harmless. Presumably, though. The teacups have been examined for traces of the poison, haven't they? Why didn't I think of that? Because you're not hot shit, Ryusuke.
Yes.
But as it seems, no. We haven't been able to.
Because we fucking took the teacups. We have them in our possession. Can't test shit if it ain't there.
Yeah, I hear you correctly, Inspector. Scotland Yard has failed to examine the suspect substance.
How could you have overlooked something so important? Isn't that the first thing you should have done?
My learning upon his friend is falsely incensed. The inspector said Scotland Yard was unable to examine the tea, not that it was overlooked.
Unable? Why?
It's simple enough. There was none left, not a drop. So, how do you know
there was
it
no
was
residue
tea?
left. That's strange.
So, he brought in tea. Presumably they drank some of it together, right? And
Yeah.
then he left. And somehow between that point and the police arriving, the tea was gone.
Because, like, what? He wouldn't be able to poison both cups of tea. He wouldn't be able to poison the whole thing of tea either.
Also,
Because, he
it
would
wouldn't be-
also have the effect as well.
I don't think the guy, if it was like poisoned purposely, I don't understand how the guy wouldn't have died if he drank the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Most people that survive poisonings like this, the only reason why they do is because they take so little of it that it doesn't actually kill them, it just makes them sick. This guy, if he took the whole thing, then he would be dead, but he's not.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, but also, like, even in the cups, like, there would still be, like, a residue in the cups, right?
It depends. It might be that they can't actually test the residue in this day and
True.
age. I don't know how poison testing worked back then, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Oh, that is
but...
very true. Yeah.
Someone must have been very thirsty indeed. Mr. Natsume looking at that ass. Within current scientific techniques, it's not possible to test our poison under such circumstances. We only need a drop, but that one drop does actually have to exist, funnily enough.
That seems way too advanced for this time period. But okay, I'll suspend my disbelief.
I feel like, I mean, even nowadays, you have to have a sizable amount to, like, do tests, depending... Because there's a lot of different poisons, so you have to make a lot of different tests for all those poisons.
Yeah.
The lack of examination notwithstanding, it appears nothing other than the tea passed the victim's lips on the night in question.
Ah, damn, Natsume didn't get any.
I see. Thank you. The matter is clear. Cast your eyes over the jury, my learned friend.
What?
You can see it in their faces, I'm sure. The recognition of accused's guilt. Your client's fate is all but sealed. I don't know why I'm here! In mere moments from now, you will lose, and your compatriot will be damned for all eternity.
He's right. I can feel all 6 of the jurors looking daggers at me.
Do you know where my grandchildren are?
But I can't let them beat me down. I won't.
My wife doesn't beat me. Counsel for the defense, proceed with your cross-examination.
Yes, my lord. Okay. So 5 statements. Okay, let's take a look at the court record. So we have the book receipt, street map, the torn off envelope.
Which we believe may be from Green.
From Olive Green, the victim in the last case.
Which we also believe might be his sister.
Yeah. Teacups used by Shamspheare. The one with green line was around the rim was Mr. Natsume's. Oh, the cups match their color palettes!
Yeah.
The bar soap.
It's also green.
Also green, yes.
You think that maybe his sister was planning on poisoning him?
That did cross my mind, actually. Of it being the sister.
Do you think it's actually, like, Olive Green that, like, tried to kill... But it was stopped because of the accidental almost murder?
Yeah, I could see that happening. Actually. Yeah. For whatever reason, I don't know. Alright,
What's the medical record?
do we have medical? We don't have medical record.
Oh, okay.
We have the secondhand book receipt, but that's it. No medical record.
We don't have anything about the guy. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Around 9 o'clock, when I visited my neighbor and took some tea with me as a gift, I had a heated literary debate over a nice hot drink, after which I went back to my room at around 11. My tea was completely harmless. He couldn't have locked the door behind me otherwise, could he? It takes time to have an effect on the body. People don't keel over immediately after taking it. The victim would have been perfectly able to lock the door after his guest left. The argument still stands. I'm assuming we press on a statement.
Yep.
So... I need... Yeah, tell me.
You're supposed to press on statement 4 because I believe it's supposed to tell us more information because this is the first time I'm hearing about anything medically relevant to the guy.
Yeah, we don't have a medical record either, because we don't know, like, are they able to tell us, like, when he supposedly passed out or quote unquote died?
Gregson seems to live by the standard of I won't provide you information unless you ask me.
Yeah.
Hold it!
So he probably should be providing us with things like the medical report, but he won't unless we actually ask him for it.
How long does it take for symptoms to appear then?
According to the coroner I was speaking to at the yard about 30 minutes after the poison is consumed.
So, wouldn't he have passed out when Natsume was in the room?
Maybe, I don't know. Then the victim suffers violent convulsions, cramping, and stiffness, and eventually dies from asphyxiation.
So there's a 30-minute interval between when the poison is ingested and the onset of symptoms. There seems to be a lot of different types of poison in the world, that's for sure. Oh dear, death by poisoning again. It's always so awful.
30 minutes is a long time.
Susie, do I sound like a British detective, Bobby? If she's still here.
Is she still here?
Certainly long enough for the victim to have locked the door behind the accused after he left.
Can't deny that. And it further degrades Sasaki-san's alibi. Not ability. A medical report, yay!
Yay. I have a medical report from the doctor who examined the victim here, my lord. So, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Spells it out, really. The accused is the only person who could have done it.
Well, let us see it.
Very well, the court applied this report to the court record as evidence.
Report issued by Scotland Yard obviously mentions the poison as well as other details gleaned during the police investigation, which we are going to look at right now. Delayed onset of symptoms. Interesting. Let's look at it. Okay, victim William Shamspheare, 31. Cause of coma. Ingestion of a small quantity of strychnine. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. Toxic effects present 30 minutes after ingestion. High likelihood of the substance having been mixed with the tea the victim was drinking, but no sample could be obtained for testing. Investigative conclusions. The poisoning incident occurred at around 1:30 a.m. on the 21st of February. So that was well after Natsume left. Or
That would have been 2.5 hours. That's a long ass time.
Yeah, that's 2.5 hours later. I swear, I almost hear Strong Bad's voice when you do more gravelly voice characters.
I'll have to look up who you mean.
Yeah, who is that?
Do me a favor, Cole. Can send me who you're talking about.
Or send it to me if you can't find Grant's name on the Discord server.
It's that AI.
Assessed from the victim's pocket watch that appears to have been broken when the man collapsed after the delayed onset of symptoms. No container for the poison was found at the scene.
So, they don't know it was... Oh my god, this is such a bad case for the prosecution. There's no way they can actually be sure that it was ingested by the tea because they don't have a way to test it. So you don't know. The only thing they have is that he's the last person that actually saw him alive, or at least saw him before they broke down the door. But if you knew that he was, like, poisoned, why would he go back to the scene with the fucking landlord? That just, unless you're trying to say, I'm trying to save my alibi. But then he would just say he wasn't there, but...
Okay, whatever, fine. It's fine.
If this was a modern day case, it would be very circumstantial.
Yeah. Great. Okay, now that we have the medical report.
Argument doesn't stand because it's 2.5 fucking hours, so...
So, is this where we present the medical record?
We can present it on statement 2 or 5.
Alright, perfect.
Objection!
because this game follows some type of logic.
The argument still stands, you say? I think not, Inspector.
Come again?
I think you'll find that you've overlooked a very significant chronological inconsistency here.
A chrono what? What are you on about?
I'm on many things, Detective. Inspector.
You don't help you, mate.
According to this report, the victim must have consumed the poison at around 1:30 in the morning, and yet, the defendant, Mr. Natsume, left the victim's room at 11.
Eh?
How did he oversight this? Is my question.
I can't tell time. I don't look at numbers. I just look at what people tell me, and then I'm just a straight man. I'm a pawn in all this.
Yes, that's right. There's more than 2 hours of missing time there.
You're a really good detective.
Please give me a raise.
He's honestly more of like a political detective.
Yeah. In other words, if there was poison in the tea that Mr. Natsume brought to the victim's room, how could the victim have fallen ill to it 2.5 hours after the defendant left? Oh, they're both in shock. That's funny.
They're in sync.
This argument is entirely reasonable. How do you respond, Lord Fonseeks?
With drinking some wine.
Savoring my favorite wine, of course. A perfect aroma. Pray forgive the discourtesy in my mind as we wandered. I was considering what cuisine would best complement the contents of my hollow chalice this luncheon.
It's in the Eggy Cult channel. Ooh.
I am gonna go look at it. Eggy channel.
You might not be able to see it, Grant.
I'm Sash.
Are you subscribed to the channel?
I'm gonna say no because I don't think so.
Oh, we have the badge.
Where would it be?
It would be down in Aaron Gray stuff, but I'm seeing... Do you have Twitch hooked to, Do you have Twitch linked to your Discord?
I do, but I think I...
Here, I'll send the link to you. Thanks, Colk. But thank you. Thank you, Colk.
Thank you. I'll take a look at this when I get a chance. How could it happen, you ask? I do hate to shatter illusions, but my opponent's friend appears to be chasing a phantom idea.
A phantom?
Is it so hard to imagine that the victim drank his tea after the accused had left? For example, at the time stated in the medical report. Yes, at around 1:30.
Mr. Natsume brought the tea with him to drink together with his neighbor. And in Japan, there's a well-known saying, drink tea while it's hot.
Objection!
Objection. And in my country, there is an even more apt saying. There is nothing more refreshing than cold tea.
Oh, God. Fuck.
What?
No, just the two discrepancies of, like, okay, so, like, when did they drink the tea? When did who drink the tea? Homeboy just got glass shards in his hands just to be extra. This man is definitely extra. He wears a cape. But he's currently not wearing it now because he takes it off usually at the start of trial. The point is, if there was such a long gap, there may be other ways to explain how the victim came to be poisoned. Other possibilities.
What sort of possibilities, Counsel?
Cold blood, cold heart, cold tea is all cold in the country of vampire daddies. Amen. Amen, Yolf.
It is not cold in the bedroom.
Well, for example, the man could have had another visitor.
Another visitor.
That's a very bold assertion, my learned friend, from someone who has nothing to substantiate it.
Or the victim could have taken the poison of his own volition.
You suggest this may have been a suicide, Counsel?
Objection!
Mr. Shamspheare has categorically denied suicide. The idea can and must be discounted.
Objection!
He did like a little slap on the table, did a little double take. Oh man. But he could be lying. Van Zieks does not approve of your argument. He really does not approve of our argument. Oh man, he strongly hates our argument.
There's something more wrong, Lord Van Zieks. I was listening to the sound of the carriage pulling up outside the courtroom. Pray forgive the discourtesy.
Carriage? What carriage?
It would seem that the key player in this case has just arrived.
Oh, is it the victim himself?
It's Herlock Show. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, I wish.
It probably is the guy that got poisoned, though. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow.
Yep, it is.
A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Who, sir, are you? William Shamspheare, my lord. Alas, was I undone by these bitter events. I am the victim.
What? What's he doing here?
The prosecution seeks to call this gentleman to the stand.
I mean, he's kind of already there. You kind of have no choice at this point.
Within this testimony, my learned friend's futile resistance will be utterly crushed.
Calling him as a witness to his
Why
own
not?
murder?
Hey, attempted murder.
Very well, counsel. I grant your request with interest. I'm curious to discover what the court shall hear from this victim himself. Happy am I, Shamspheare, to regale thee with my tale of woe, my lord. What? I still have my own tale to tell, my own tale of worse woe. I can regale the court with the tale of my perfect innocence in perfect English. That will do, Mr. Natsume. Let the court now hear from the victim.
Who the fuck is
fuck
this
are you?
guy? Do you want me to voice Shamspheare?
Yeah, do you want to voice Mr. Shamspheare?
I mean, you're kind of voicing, like, 90% of the characters right now.
if you want to take Shamspheare, I don't mind voicing Shamspheare. If you want to voice Shamspheare,
Well, because now you're
that's
going to
fine with me.
voice the guy in the yellow clothing as well.
Fair enough.
So, like, I don't know, I feel bad.
No, you don't have to feel bad. I'm used to having to voice a large portion of characters for you.
I mean, like, I just don't want you to, like, have to, like, change a lot between characters.
I honestly don't know how to voice the guy in the yellow jacket. You can take Shamspheare.
Buy some chocolate.
Is that? Hey, you can buy some chocolate.
That's kind of how I was picturing his character, actually.
Okay, if you want me to, I can voice him that way. Oh, it's like Pie Pie.
Pie Pie?
Pie Pie the Sailor Man.
Oh, okay.
Gonna go eat some spaghetti, you know?
Alright, so that's Mr. Shamspheare. Who's that other man beside him?
It's British Pie Pie.
Yes, I think I feel sure that we've caught a glimpse of that man before.
State your name and occupations for the court, please. Witnesses.
A writer of words so sweet, they do scent in the breeze. An inventor of ideas so profound, they compose the earth. The unrivaled poet, the unmatched scribe, William Shakespeare. Were the great bard to be recalled a life anew, lo, what a magnificent man. Good fellows, I am here who ponder such a miracle, William Shamspheare.
Oh, I'm William Mitterman, Edram B. Mitterman.
Is that supposed to be a play on words? Or a pun?
Probably.
He's the meter man! The guy who does the stuff with the meters!
Yeah.
God, I
He
hate
looks
it
like-
here.
He looks like a courier of some type.
He does look like a courier.
I work for Altman Gas Company, East End branch office. I would not have guessed that as your occupation.
Yeah, me neither. Ah, I remember now. It was yesterday on Briar Road.
Oh, so that's why he would want to try to look inside the building to look at the meter.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yes, she's right. It's him. Oh, well, what's this?
It looks like, he's got some soap here for some reason.
Yeah, don't mind me trying to skip this because we've already technically read this. Ah! Fades into black.
Teleports away.
Yes, we spotted him outside Mr. Garrideb's house that morning. He's a gas company employee? What does he have to do with this case?
Oh, Mr. William Shamspheare, you're the victim in this miserable affair, correct?
Oh heaven, oh hell, do you command me to remember a sweet poison that did cross me and cross my innocent lips?
I subpoenaed him for the trial with his doctor's permission, naturally. Hearing the testimony of the aggrieved will remove any doubt from the juror's mind, I'm sure. Once Seek speaks better than Grant does.
Behold, you have only to rearrange the letters and my name to see that Ms. Shamspheare, an angel indeed. Thus I be noble of mind, sweet of nature, and verily honest of heart, as all heavenly angels be. Because there isn't a less contrived meaning in your name. No, not at all. The jurors seem to be very moved by this man, I'm afraid. Actually taking this serif anagram idea seriously? I can't hear you.
The witness for your illuminating introductions.
But, my lord, what's the man next to Mr. Shamspheare doing here? The gas man, I mean.
What? Me? Well now.
Allow me to enlighten my learned friend. You recall, I presume, your earlier impertinence? When you suggested the victim had another visitor to his room on the night in question.
Was he the visitor?
And moreover, that the victim is a compulsive liar.
What? No, I didn't quite say that.
His young Chin Stroker is here to controvert your wild claims, conclusively. Is that not so, Mr. Meterman?
Hang on. No, I'm just here to, watch.
I hereby call for your formal testimonies.
Testify?
You will tell the court as lucidly as possible what happened on the night in question.
I wasn't told I was testifying anything.
One may smile and be a villain. Yes, it doth pain me. But let the truth be spoken. The truth of that wintry night of my discontent. It literally happened last night, my guy.
Chin feels so nice. Yes, very nice chin. Big and round.
The snow lay about. My neighbor did cometh in the evening, bearing a gift of tea. But merry, bitter was his drink. When he left, I did fall prostrate.
Prostrate.
Listen, I did say I can't read, alright? We've had this conversation before. Okay?
It's just funny how what you thought it said. Prostate, my prostate did fall on the table. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh my god. We're ending stream right now, you can go. Bye.
Stream, bye guys.
And when he left, I did fall prostrate on my table. 'Twas the tea alone did pass my lips that late hour, naught else.
I was outside the bloke's window in the freezing cold all night, keeping an eye on his room.
He need to go to the doctor if that happened. Yeah, like Skylar should go to the hospital after having a 104-degree fever, but no, that's not happening.
Or the police when she's kidnapped by a 34-year-old man. No one else visited his room, but that short little round-backed Eastern fella. What about you?
Wait, what did you say? You were keeping an eye on Mr. Shamspheare room all night? It's okay, Daddy will take care of her. Colk, no. Colk, I hate it here. Bonk.
That's right. Of course, the bloke's window is all but blocked up, isn't it? But there's a little gap in the bricks where you can see into the room.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm so tired.
I don't know either. So I spent the night trying to keep my teeth from chattering as I peered in through it.
Why? Rat Jam.
Because I'm a voyeur.
The question is, why?
Ah,
That's a face.
well, now he's on my list.
My hit list, you see.
My hit from the backlist, if you know what I mean.
What a piece of work is this man? Wherefore wouldst thou not stare in wonderment?
Look, he
What?
really likes my chin, okay?
What are you talking about? This buzzing busybody hath not part in this play. I pray thee, pay him no heed. Make no more ado about these tedious words.
What'd you say about me?
Calm yourself. This court is concerned with what happened on the night in question. Nothing more. Indeed, that is so. And as the testimony we have just heard clearly reveals, there was no other than the accused present at the time who was carried out this crime.
Jabber, jabber, jibber, jabber.
That boy's like, do you want to go out later?
I don't know, I'm kind of married. Well, I believe this may be...
Sorry.
Now, counsel, the defense may proceed with a cross-examination. It's fine.
Sorry. I was like, oh yeah, he read that already, and as right as I hit enter, oh wait, he hasn't.
It caught me off guard, so I
I'm
was
just-
like,
I'm just a little tired.
are you alright, Greg?
I think all of that
Please.
laughing earlier really like did me in.
Just took out all your
Yo,
energy.
Fedora, I see you playing Cyberpunk. Hope you're having fun.
How dare you look at them titties? Anyways.
Yes, my lord. Okay, so I about coming evening bearing a gift of tea, but better was his drink, and when he left, it did fall prostrate on my table. Is that why he tried putting soap in it to make it not bitter? The tea alone did pass my lips in that late hour, nothing else. What? Hello, yeah, hi, He's outside the spokes window in the freezing cold all night, keeping an eye on his room. No one else visited his room but the short little round-back Eastern fellow. We need to know why he was watching. Do we press statement 4?
You're probably not gonna like my answer I'm gonna give you.
Tell me.
You're supposed to press every statement.
Oh, goody.
Hold it!
To be clear, by neighbor, you are referring to the defendant, Mr. Natsume. Oh, indeed, sire. Perchance thou wouldst that I call him the man from upstairs. You're probably not gonna like my answer. Oh, he's great to hear.
I wanted to preempt her getting mad at me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's like what I said during the fic, like, I looked ahead and you're not gonna like what's gonna happen.
I mean, you weren't wrong.
Yeah, I wasn't wrong. Daddy? Like, stop it. Punk.
And what time did the mustachioed Napones visit you in your room?
Our meeting was promised for the hour of 9, and lo did he come to tender a gift of fragrant tea. Tea.
But did he spill it?
Details which are in accordance with the defendant's own testimony, yes.
And we were broiled in such a literary debate as history hath not seen before. I keep changing his voice on it, but I'm kind of okay with it. Because if he's a thespian, then he's probably like switching between accents like literally all the time. So this is lore now. It's fine. By which I presume he means their discussion about who was stronger, Romeo or Juliet. I, Shamspheare, did play the part of young Romeo, whilst my neighbour played the fair Juliet. Each of us dressed as we would be our characters to bring weight upon our merry experiment.
Wait, are you telling me Natsume was wearing a dress?
Oh, wait a sec. Hold up. Hold up, squad. Wait a minute.
You telling me he was wearing a dress while arguing in favor of Juliet?
Were they, like, wrestling? Because they were talking about who was stronger. So
Yeah,
were they, like, physically, like, rolling around on the floor and, like, wrestling each other? Hold on. Wait a second.
I don't think so, because that's not what a debate is. I think they were talking about, like, who's stronger of a character, like, character-wise.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we can't disprove that Juliet did or did not have a mustache. That is true. Very true.
I dare not imagine the scene.
Too late, Judge. We've kind of already went there. Frailty, thy name is a woman. Canst thou imagine how dismayed I was? Yes, I had heard the eastern art of jujitsu, but ne'er did I dream 'twould be a skill practiced by the comely maiden.
Maybe you're right. They might have actually physically been rolling about.
Juliet beat Romeo up? This is not helping our case.
So you told me Natsume beat up this fucking twink?
Uh
I believe the court has heard enough about your earth-shattering literary thing.
Thank you, Von Ziegs. Thank you for agreeing with us.
Ah yes, now I know what I will find when I look up the hentai for this.
Oh god.
Just a bunch of this twink and Natsume, I'm guessing.
Oh my god.
Perhaps you could reiterate your statement about the tea that the accused brought to your room?
Vampire Diary is having none of this. Oh no, he is not. No, absolutely not.
sick.
He did not ask for this.
I am sick of your shit.
Get the fuck out of my courtroom. And then the judge is like, but it's not your courtroom. He's like, no, it is.
It is my courtroom. Do not argue with me.
Throws a bottle of wine.
Hmm?
Doesn't elaborate.
My liege, I am thy servant. Gladly I would do thy bidding. Okay, statement number 2. Bitter his drink, blah 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 blah. Let me stop you there! Mr. Natsume left your room at 11 o'clock, but it wasn't until after 2 that the poison made you collapse. That amounts to more than 3 hours of missing time. What the fuck are you doing, Shamspheare? I have questions.
He's dancing.
What?
You do be dancing, though.
I don't understand. If the defendant had really put the poison into your tea, that 3-hour window of time is something you're going to have to explain. Gladly. 'Tis an easy task. He was playing Beat Saber. What? I did drink the tea, not while my guest is tarry, but after he took leave of me. Fair, 'twas stone cold, but at 1 hour post midnight, verily were my lips parched. That doesn't sound normal. Nay, 'tis quite ordinary, sire, after all. Thou should recall our fiery debate. Amidst such argument, there be no time for fiery tea. Romeo and Juliet again. And who was stronger?
Mr. Shamspheare, in summary, allow me to confirm. Did you not come here with the intention of naming our attacker?
But of course, my liege. 'Twas a stooped lover of words to attempt to shuffle me off the mortal coil. We all know what that means. Hold it! So, you didn't have any kind of evening meal? Dinner? Supper? Ha! Fie on luxury, fie on gluttony, to eat thrice daily was a waste of time. Sorry? I would that my belly were full. No more often the sun doth rise.
Well, most heroic eating habits, I must say.
Night and day. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was like, heroic? I don't know how that makes him heroic, Judge.
Yeah. Night and day do I fill my hours with learned study of the great bard and playwright. Baird, sorry, I can't read.
The great bear. The great bear, William Shakespeare.
I can't read. Hi, my name's Aaron Gray, I'm 24 and I can't fucking read.
Did your work at the college?
Yeah, how did I get a job? That's a good question.
You just used the text-to-speech device.
Yeah, I did. I really did. Hence is it that there doth not in my chamber be then the costumes of mine art. Well, it also doesn't help that he's speaking in the Shakespearean style, so that's also tripping me up.
That would appear to be the case, as even the rodent was found starved to death in your room.
Oh, that's sad. That's one of us.
This is what I ate, actually. I ate his children.
Now I think of it, it's not just food that was conspicuously missing from the room, is it? I don't recall seeing a single play or script anywhere. For I have devoured them all!
Oh my god, you didn't actually eat the paper, did you?
What? It's like when Brian Deckard ate the Pokemon card on stream the other day. Straight up put it in his mouth and chewed it. I think he spit it out though, but that was funny though. You've eaten them? Yeah, because you learn best through osmosis and eating your words, right? That's definitely how we learn and memorize shit.
We write words down, then we eat them. That's what we do as kids. That's what we need to do as adults. We're learning wrong, guys.
Yeah. Every word be within my skull. Dost not imagine otherwise. I was about to say, that's not how you get fiber, Brian.
What are you talking about? Of course it is.
Talked about this. Right, that wasn't misleading at all. Now, could you turn around, do you think?
Which brings us to the conclusion that the only way the poison could have passed the victim's lips is in the tea.
The tea. No, Jesse, don't apologize for being late. We're happy to have you here. Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
Hello, friend. How are you this evening? I am tired because we had a big laughing fit earlier.
Vampire.
Hello, Rat Pack.
Pack rat.
Pack Rat. Tic Tac.
I buy the Sailor Man, but Indian.
Magnolia Sims, hello! Yes, you're all verging at the same time. Hello, welcome. How are y'all? Happy Friday.
Hold it!
Rat call time. But the windows of that house have all been filled in. Yes, Mary, thank you for the rat call. Appreciate you. We're just chilling. Hope y'all are having a fantastic time. I think, how are we having a fantastic time, Grant?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're having quite a bit of fun. I'm glad that we have here again. I'm only wanting more Herlock Sholmes.
Where are my Herlock Sholmes?
We had him in like the second case. I was like, I hope I like this guy, and then I liked him, and then they decided to have less and less of him.
Yeah, probably means he's gonna be very important later.
I hope so.
They've been filled with the sound of squeaks from Squeakums. No, I missed a Pokemon. No, it's okay. It's okay, Jesse. You're all good. There'll be more. There will be more. He squeak. He do go squeak. But the windows of the house have all been filled in. A historical artifact of the now defunct window tax. How many times are we gonna bring up the fucking window tax in this trial? How many times? How many times does the game need to remind us of this? Where art thou, Hervey? Hervey, where are you?
Cries.
It's Iris.
Yeah, it is.
Objection, Your Honor. The prosecution's being mean. It's my favorite line from her.
Yeah, you're right. I'll break up horribly.
Hey, did you know that there's a window tax? Because I sure didn't. Mary, I love you.
Like, how are we supposed to get people taxes evenly? Ah, yes, windows.
Tax.
But as it happens, there's a little part of the brickwork at the bottom corner that's been opened up. Like I said, I'm a voyeur. I was looking in through that gap.
Yes.
They were tussling and rustling, and oh boy, was it hot.
Yes, there were a few loose bricks, weren't there? For some strange reason, a couple bars of soap lined up on the ledge outside the wall. Man, fuck the guys whose house is just literally windows.
To be fair, that's probably just most noblemen's houses, mansions.
Probably.
I don't like going around poking my chin in other people's business, especially on freezing cold nights.
Instead of poking his nose in others' business, he's poking his chin. I love that detail. Such a good detail.
But them's my orders, so that's what I keep doing as long as there's breath in my body. So we gotta punch him so he loses the air.
What's with all the theatricals today? This is the thespian trial.
Thespian trial.
Thespian trial.
Out of interest, Mr. Meterman, after the accuser left and returned to his own lodgings, did you see the victim leave the room at all? No, he never left. He was in that room the whole time, as far as I'm concerned. And we can therefore discount the possibility of suicide.
How can you be sure of that?
The police carried out a thorough investigation of the scene and found no receptacle for the poison. And since we know the victim didn't leave this room, and hence didn't dispose of the poison container himself...
Wait! Give me the soap! There's something on the bottom of the soap.
Yeah.
Wonder what the thing was that was on the bottom of the soap. 'Cause maybe that was a thing that the poison, blah blah blah. Also, do you think he ate the letter? Because it's paper?
I was thinking he burned it because we found it near like a fireplace.
True, but I mean, yeah, maybe.
It's clear that there was no attempted suicide, only the culprit could have removed the receptacle. Ah, yes. Lucidly explained, Counsel. Thank you.
It really was. You can't argue with that logic. This is turning into another Danganronpa case like with Sakura's death. Oh my god, it really fucking is. Fifth and final statement we press on.
Hold it!
We carry on.
You say a short little round-backed Eastern fella, so you can't be sure if it was the defendant then.
Objection! How many other short little round-backed Napoleons with a mustache do you think there are in London?
I mean, you never know, Von Zeeks. Don't be racist. God.
Well, of course, it's only a narrow gap, and it was quite dark, so I didn't notice the mustache. But he showed up at around 9, so I'm pretty sure of myself.
And when the person you saw arrive, did he and Mr. Shamspheare drink tea together?
Ah, sorry. I couldn't stay.
Why not?
Because I couldn't see into the room all that well, could I? But what I did see was the silhouette of that little brown-backed fella wearing a pretty dress.
Oh
I
my
called
god.
it. I called it.
You fucking did
I
call it. Oh
called
my
it.
god. I don't want to see the fan. I don't want to see the fan art for this. I really don't. Vampire Diary, there's a lot of places where there are people you don't know. Exactly. Thank you, Mary.
I can't believe it all just put me in a pretty pink dress.
See, they did wrestle! They did wrestle! We both called it!
And the pair of them started some kind of wrestling match. I tell you, I didn't know what to make of it. I thought
Fucking
maybe I should.
you. They were
I thought
fighting.
maybe I should leave before I unzip my pants.
God, stop it. I suppose that was the Romeo and Juliet championship battle getting underway.
Championship battle?
Got a hit here?
No refs, no rules, fair game. Mr. Meterman, allow me to confirm one final time.
Who wore the
Apart,
dress?
apart from the accused, can you state with certainty that no one else visited the victim on the night in question?
No question. Gasman's honor. Gasman's honor?
Gasman's honor. Hold it! I'm. This might be Natsume.
Hold it!
Lord. Goodness me, yes, Mr. Portman.
If I keep my mouth shut, listened up to now, but this has gone on long enough. Are you all with me?
Yes!
Are we to understand that you ladies and gentlemen of the jury are in agreement with one another? That you have received a unanimous decision.
Too right we have. Are you all with me?
Yes!
Yes!
Wait! No! The defense is in the middle of a cross-examination.
To be honest, I'm holding out a bit of hope for you, young man. Especially after you identify those few hours that I followed the accused leaving the victim's room.
Yes, the 3 missing hours, as you put it. But in the end, what difference do they make? None, as far as I can see. And since now that's apparent, there's really no reason to delay our decision any longer.
Like I was saying before, if I don't take 5 bob home with me tonight, the missus will blow her top.
What's that? Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said.
I call a rigged match. Amen, I also call it.
Why would I work on a rig, Mary? Very well, let the court be apprised for you of your decisions. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will take your leanings as to the defendant's culpability.
Guilty!
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Oh shit. All of you?
It would appear that the jury is indeed unanimous.
He must just have like stations of like wine glasses underneath his thing.
I keep it in my pockets. So this time at least, it seems justice will be done. All's well that ends well, as they say. This calls for a toast, I feel. To the guilty being punished.
Oh. Ooh, ah! Get up, Mr. Naruto, please! The trial isn't over yet. What do you mean, Mrs. Sato? Oh, then we're doing the thingy thing. What about the information I found in this Encyclopedia of British Law I have? The obscure right to belong to the defense in these situations. Remember? stations, this man probably got half the port constantly being stocked with regular replacement shipments. Oh yeah, definitely. A summation examination. Yes, that's right. We don't have a jury in Japanese courts, of course. But here in a British court of law, we can reverse the decision of the majority of the jurors, but force the trial to continue. This trial can't end now. Whatever it takes, I just can't let that happen. The defense moves to invoke his right to a summation examination, my lord.
I am not surprised at my learning upon his friend's inability to admit defeat. You choose to cling desperately to some archaic rule you barely comprehend instead of accepting the truth. Only no other defense counselor in recent times exercised the right to a summation examination.
Oh, dumb.
They must have been really bad defense lawyers then.
Yeah.
Because they all know that once the jury's mind is set, it cannot be altered. Nevertheless, the right remains and must be upheld. The defense counsel request is granted. This court will proceed with the summation examination as outlined in the Encyclopedia of British Law.
Thank you, my lord.
Are you and your fellows prepared, Mr. Foreman? Believe me, my lord, we all know about this young lad's tenacity. And we're ready for it. Very well. In that case, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I hereby call upon each of you to state the grounds upon which you find the defendant guilty of the crime for which he stands accused.
Judicial findings.
Ooh, woo.
The jurors' contingents.
The victim may well not be well off, but he's a nobleman and straight up. There's no reason to doubt the man.
Well, I do declare a good gentleman who has no reason to lie. In fact, I think he's rather splendid.
So they're voting based on the credibility of the victim and not about the facts being presented.
They like the victim. Yeah, I mean, that's how juries work, my person.
Yeah. Just look at the accused in my comparison. He's Japanese, stoops all the while, and has a mustache. Very fishy. Okay, you're just being racist. Stop it.
He's Japanese.
There's no evidence to suggest that the gangling actor is a fraudsman. For now, at least.
I really don't care. Like, I just need this trial very quickly.
Oh my god, juror number 5. I'm gonna have issues with you, buddy.
3 hours of missing time is nothing when you reach my age, you know. Nothing at all.
Oh, sir. Buddy. I knew it. Every single one of them seems completely convinced. It would seem that all the jurors have come to the conclusion that Mr. Shamspheare is a fine, upstanding, and honest citizen. If you ask me, they all have been bewitched by his strange theatrical movements. And sadly, nothing Mr. Natsume has said appears to have registered at all. Well, here goes. Let's not forget. I pleaded with the jury on Sasaki-san's behalf before, and it worked. So you never know. Before we begin, it might be an idea for me to remind you exactly how summation examination works. Oh my god, we don't need the tutorial.
This is the tutorial. Would
Yes.
you like a process of how it works? The answer is no. No, we don't.
No, yeah, I know. No need. We're all good
Refresh
here.
my memory.
Thank you for the kind offer, Mr. Sato, but I've been through plenty of these summation examinations already now. I think it's important that we don't delay the start any longer than necessary. Of course, I understand. I'm quite sure you're right. If you're confused by anything at any point, you can turn to me for advice whenever you like. I'll be here for you. We love Sato. The key to this is really listening carefully to each juror's statement, finding two that are contradictory, and putting the corresponding jurors against each other.
Pretty sure I know what we could do.
Without further ado, please, counsel, proceed with the summation examination.
What can we do?
Well, it seems like they all think that the victim is a fine, upstanding gentleman. So we just would have to find out somehow. So somebody probably on this stand probably knows something about him not being a good guy.
Yeah.
Surely. So maybe if we like question somebody.
Yeah. Because I don't
they'll
think we have anything in the court record that says differently.
I have a suspicion, but I don't think we have anything in the court record. I don't think the guy that's being a voyeur is there because he's such a great guy that wants to watch theatrics.
Yeah. Yes, my lord. Okay, Victor may not be well off, but he's a nobleman and straight up. There's no reason to doubt him. I do declare the gentleman is no reason to lie. Okay, so his statement is more about him being more of a good person. Hers is more about he doesn't need a reason to lie. His is about the...
How suspicious Mr. Natsume is.
Yeah, about how he's Japanese, which automatically makes him suspicious in this man's eyes. No evidence to suggest the gangly actor is a fraudsman for now, at least. So we might want to pursue her.
I don't think so, because I think if she had a reason to suspect him, she would probably just say it.
Well, like, what's tripping me up is for now, at least. Like, she knows, like, oh, we all know how these actors turn out. Like, they're all, like, scummy people or something.
I think she's suspicious, but I don't think she knows anything.
Yeah, we need a legit reason from number 5.
We try pressing him.
And then 6 is about the missing time.
He doesn't think it's enough
A big
time
deal.
to matter.
Yeah. So do we want to press 5?
I'll make a suggestion to you.
Okay.
Apparently we're supposed to press number 1, and then we're supposed to press on somebody else's.
Okay, press.
Hold it!
Well,
We could do number 4s if you want to be sure.
well, there are plenty of people in London who seem noble but poor. Couldn't some of them also be liars?
Possible. There are liars.
There are jurors that could be liars.
Yeah.
I've no doubt about it, like that shaky client of yours, for example.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, my mom texted me. Absolutely not. Mr. Natsume is no liar.
The point is, the only thing that passed the victim's lips that night was the Japanese man's tea. When you take the gas man's testimony to account as well, the truth cannot be any clearer.
Ah, well, that's alarmingly logical.
But let me be frank here. I'm a gentleman with a gentleman's values. If it turns out the old Shamspheare chum is a rotten ally after all, I'd gladly change my decision about the defendant. And I'm sure my fellow gentlemen on the jury would do the same. Isn't that right?
Well, yes, perhaps. Though I don't see it happening.
Hey, what's that? You have to reach in on the end there. You know, you have to speak up. Look, I really don't care about this nonsense. I just need this trial to be over.
How many gentlemen do we actually have on the jury, then?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, sir. I may hold you to that. Don't forget what you said.
Oh.
If you show me that the victim's a liar, I'll reconsider my position. Okay.
I say we press 4 and 5.
Okay.
Hold it!
Because they're the ones that are most likely to know something.
Yeah. The fraudsman. hold on. I think I might have a knock on my door. I'm not sure though.
Okay. I will be here, everyone. I'm going to go get some more of my food in there.
Sorry about that. Someone was at my neighbor's door knocking. Then they came to my door and was knocking. And then was like, oh yeah, did you order this? Are you so-and-so? I'm like, no, that's not me.
I was thinking they'd be like, do you want to hear about Lord Savior?
No. At this late at night? No.
Actually, funnily enough, down the street, not too far away from you, we had some, I think they were Mormons?
Might have been Mormon. I don't know. Frostman, what do you mean by that, madam?
I think he's a bit gay.
It really is the most tiresome problem for the company. Most irritating.
Oh, she must work in a theater.
Maybe?
Because she said the company. And not a company, so the company. Oh, and look what she's saying.
We can be absolutely certain that a customer stealing from us, well, that's hard evidence. Can't even threaten or take action or fear being sued.
I think she works for a theater company. I'm sorry, you've lost me a little there. Who are you?
I'm the wife of Augustus Alamont, owner of the Alamont Gas Company.
Ah!
Good gracious, Almont gas, you say?
Gas is the future of energy in this country and all around the globe, but proper handling is essential. And I'm sure an employee from the East End branch office would be the first to agree.
Absolutely, Matt. Lady Quimby, it gotta be used properly. Altman gas is the best in the world, of course.
Oh, so maybe they were spying on him because, like, they think he's trying to fraud them for something.
I think what they're thinking is that he's taking... Oh, so they think that he's taking gas without paying for it.
I think we may have solved the mystery of the bow from earlier, Mr. Naruhodo. Right, he bowed in deference to his employer's wife, did he? Ah, so would I be right in assuming that the reason Mr. Meterman was watching what Mr. Shamspheare was up to in his room?
I'm afraid there's no end for the lengths the population of the East End will go to in order to steal our gas. Clearly, they have no choice when the company identifies somebody with as a possible fraudsman, with a dispatcher worker to watch the suspect day and night. We're very thorough in our investigations.
So you mean Mr. Shamspheare is...
I wouldn't come out and say it in public.
But, oh, I thought that was a projectile missile?
No, it seems that they're
It's
very
an
bee
umbrella.
themed.
Yeah. A queen bee or something, yeah.
The guy also has the same sort of colors too.
Yeah, he really does. And when he, like, sticks out his rear end with his backpack, or with his
Looks like a
satchel,
bee.
looks like a bee. Yeah. I was gonna say that earlier, but I was like, nah, that sounds dumb to say.
I'm glad that wasn't me. I wanted to say something, but I thought maybe it was just a
Wow,
trick of my
same
eye
brain
because it
cell,
went by
same
so
brain.
quickly.
But you can't finish that sentence with a grubby little gas thief.
Watch it be Garadeb and not him be the gas thief, but still he gets pinned for it.
I think Mr. Garadeb has put him down there specifically so he would do that.
You have noticed the public gallery in here, have you? The eye of a man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. Faith, wouldst thou wound me with thy words, were I to let them penetrate the skin? But serves here no insults, only choirs of angels in song.
We may not have evidence yet, but my workers won't stop buzzing around you until they find it.
Yep, B-themed. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
When they do, you'll find yourself blasted back to your angelic heights in the Alamont gas explosion.
So Mr. Shamspheare has been stealing gas. I wonder, juror number 4, if you wouldn't mind adding that information to your statement.
My pleasure. Was it a bit about ripping that thief apart you enjoyed?
A little before the part about object violence, if that's not much trouble.
Yes, of course.
This could be it. This could be the shift in balance.
So
The victim puts on a fine performance, but in reality he's a common thief of my company's gas. So we pit 4 with 1.
yeah, that should be it.
Objection.
Those two statements clearly contradict each other.
Gracious, I have not been paying attention. Those statements here of horror, counsel.
Juror number 1.
Hey, what are you yelling about, lad?
I love his walking footsteps. I love that attention to detail. I presume you've heard juror number 4's statement, made by the wife of the owner of Alamont Gas.
Well, yes.
The victim, who you claim to be a noble, straight-up man, in fact turns out to be a common thief.
So the good lady says, but there's no evidence, is there? Yeah, you and I both heard them say as much.
It's true, we don't have any evidence as such, just yet. But the claims are baseless, you know.
What?
You what, mate?
You...
That's you.
I know. I thought you were gonna say something to like, you what, mate? When
No,
said that,
I was about to say what she was gonna say.
but-
You got me right.
I was like, wait, no, that's
You
me.
heard me. Seeing as this operation has already been compromised,
you what, mate? Yeah, thank you.
You what, mate?
I would suggest that the court hears testimony from my East End branch office employee over there.
I'll do whatever you say, my lady. Gasman's honor, and so will the rest of my worker bee.
Oh my god, his handkerchief looks like the wings. Ah.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't catch that detail.
Oh my god, like the more I look at him, the more I can see he's
Like
a
a
bee.
worker bee, yeah. The attention to detail, God. Juror number 1, you say you're a man of word. If I could show that Mr. Shamspheare was a liar, you assured me that you would reconsider your decision about the defendant's guilt.
Yes, I did say that. And as a man of honor, I'll hold to it. And I'm sure the other gentlemen of the jury will.
You fucking what, mate?
You fucking what, mate?
Me? Oh, well, yes. Now that we've found out the man's a liar, perhaps we ought to consider the matter further.
Well, if I'm perfectly honest, I haven't heard half of what you've always been saying.
Sir, please.
So if this means you'll recap a few points, that would suit me down to the ground.
God fucking damn it! Oh no, I'm not having part of this. I want this trial over and done with.
In that case, I shall change my leaning.
Oh, yes, lady, we love you.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
So, Mr. William Shamspheare, if that's your real name. I'm sorry, that last one. Is that if that is your real name? We have the jury demand you know exactly what kind of man you really are.
I'm surprised the girl
The
that
judge
was
is looking
second also-
down. He's looking down.
Evil judge eyes.
That's 4 jurors. 4 of not guilty. Yes, Mr. Naruhodo. Victory!
We did it!
For now.
Order! Well, this is quite extraordinary, I must say. As a result of the defense's summation examination, the jury's leanings has changed. Now only 2 jurors say guilty, whilst 4 now say not guilty.
I really think the second lady should have also changed her mind.
Yeah. The man's name is Shamspheare. Why would anyone think they can take his word at face value, especially since he's in a theater while also being claimed as a not so noble, honorable man? Yeah,
Wait a minute.
Mary has a good point. Good point. Oi,
Wait a
oi,
minute.
governor.
That guy's not Shakespeare. He's the champ.
I therefore declare this court to be in state of discord.
Do you want to say Jesse's?
Now may I get a booyah?
It's bottle of water.
Oh, bottle water. My bad.
Booyah!
I thought it was a booyah from Teen Titans. My bad.
Oh No, it was bottle of water. British.
Booyah!
Bottle of water. Bottle of water.
Water.
Y'all are funny. Oh my god. I love y'all. Cyborg booyah.
I still like the booyah.
I love Cyborg.
Yeah. I like Raven more.
The order. In order this trial to continue.
I thought Mr. Naruhodo had disappeared for a second.
No. Chooks. Hype.
You know what I saw the other day? Whenever I went to Walmart to get my phone, they had the entire series of Teen Titans just like available on DVD where the
Oh,
movies
shit.
were.
Cool.
Yeah. I thought about buying it, honestly. If I didn't have, if I actually had a thing that could play it.
Wait, when did he get a thing on his hat? Was that always there?
I was always there.
Okay. God damn it, there's another glass. Lost to the glass graveyard. There's just imagine like so much glass is behind his prosecutor's stand.
We've made that joke that there's just a pile of glass that the janitor has to clean at the end
Oh
of the
my
day.
Is the janitor also the judge?
He has to multitask because it does not pay enough money.
He doesn't want to pay other people to do that work.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury now find that they are unable to trust you, the victim.
I do not see, therefore they do. I can't see them, therefore they can't
Oh,
see me.
he actually did do the faces where it's the hear no evil, see no evil.
He did, yeah.
But your gods will give us some faults to make us men. So God mend me.
I do swear. Is he saying, Jesus be my savior, my Lord and Christ?
I think what he's saying is that men are flawed and that he made a mistake, so he's asking God to fix it.
It's like Connor's graveyard, but there's like 3 gajillion more graves.
That's a lot of numbers there, Mary. You hit smash on that number keypad.
You really did, oh my god. That's a very specific number.
Oddly specific. 1 second, I have to get my dog.
No, you're good. We'll probably be ending soon anyway. I did not. I was very specific. Very specific murmur. This might actually be a good place to stop. for the sake of starting off right here, because like we'll be in between things in the trial. So this might be a good place to stop. Let me go ahead and save game. Alright, well, yeah, because now there's graves. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you all for joining tonight. I appreciate everybody for being here. We'll be back on, well, I will be back on Sunday with some more Cyberpunk. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Let's see. Who can we raid over to? Thonk, thonk, thonk. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna raid over to Queen XG. She's wonderful. Love her. She's playing some Dead by Daylight, so we'll go hang out with her, see how it's up. Alright, so we'll be back. I will be back on Sunday with some more Cyberpunk. We may or may not be doing side quest or finishing or starting the hunt.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. We're gonna be ending. Because I think we're at a good stopping place.
Yeah.
For picking up next week, pending your schedule. Your schedule.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, fingers crossed. Get ready, chooms. Yes. So Sunday we'll be doing some more Cyberpunk. Monday we'll be back with more Broken Pieces, which features the wonderful Brian Deckart. So we'll be right back here, starting at 7. Thursday we'll be returning with some more Vampire. I don't know how close we are to the end of the game, but I think we're getting close. And then
Playing with Ryan?
Huh?
You're playing with Ryan?
No.
Oh, okay.
Who's just? I said Brian Deckart for Monday because he's featured in the game.
Brian.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I thought you said. My bad.
No, we wish we were playing with Brian Deckart. We are
That's
not.
what I meant. I was like, what? I didn't know you became friends with him.
I fucking wish. God, I perfect for her week off. Yes.
Literally, like, notice me, senpai.
Streaming. They're just gonna be like chilling with me. Except for that time you played against him on Pokemon trading card game. But I am not friends with him on Steam, so technically we're not friends. We technically got to battle him. I did get to battle him. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Hive Mind indeed. The rat Hive Mind.
Eve.
But, then Friday we will be either back here with more, Great Ace Attorney or a random game night. So we shall see what transpires. But of course, thank you, Grant, for doing the things.
There's no problem to do the voices. I have fun being here. I do the thing.
Yes, and if you're not already, please feel free to give Grant a follow, for when he is back with streaming, because he's pretty cool.
And I try my best. No problem, Jess. I'm glad you like it too.
Yes. They were good voices. Yes. Colt also
Thank you
agrees.
again, Colt.
Yeah, and here's the Discord server if you want to know when my stream schedule is going to do things. But yeah, let's go hop on this raid and go give Queen some love. My name is Aaron Gray, queer variety Twitch streamer, signing off.